Hey guys, guys here, or Terry Wilbur as you calls me. I'm just trying to do something. And it's hard to do this. I hate when this happens. Crap. By the way, I do not know how to do this. Sorry if there's noise. I just have to do this. I need to learn for one.
Hey there, welcome to this series of videos about how YouTube's search and discovery system works. Listen up, because understanding how your videos get found can be super helpful to your channel's success. Let's start with the algorithm. YouTube is a popular place with hundreds of hours of video uploaded each minute. Since no team of people could ever keep up with watching all that, we rely on a sophisticated algorithm to match each viewer to the videos they're most likely to watch and enjoy. The algorithm is basically a real-time feedback loop that tailors videos to each viewer's different interests. It does its best to show the right videos to the right viewer at the right time across the whole planet. How do we do this? With data. For each video, we look at things like titles, thumbnails, descriptions, and how other viewers seem to be enjoying it. We also look at how much of the video they're watching, if they're clicking like or dislike, and how many people are commenting. And for each unique viewer, we look at things like what the person has watched in the past, how much time they spend watching, and what they don't watch. Above all, the algorithm has two simple goals. One, help each viewer find the videos they want to watch, and two, get viewers to keep watching more of what they like. Now, you might be asking yourself, okay, then how can I get the algorithm to like my videos? Pretty simple. Get the audience. And we'll start with YouTube search. Do you know how it works? Click here to watch the next video.
I literally need to stop doing this. I literally don't know how to do this, for one. For two, I can't do this.
Welcome to this series of videos about how YouTube's search and discovery system works. In this one, we're taking a look at search itself. Like Google's search engine, YouTube search aims to surface the most relevant videos and channels according to what people type in the search box. The results aren't just based on the most viewed videos. Videos are ranked on things like how well the title, descriptions, and video itself match each query.
Yeah, actually,
Beyond that, we look at which
YouTube
videos have driven the most
channels
watch
actually
time
very
and
bad.
engagement for a search
You can
phrase.
just call me Game of
So,
Cat.
what can you do to help your videos? Write full descriptions, up to 1 to 2 paragraphs. Some creators only put their social media links in the description, potentially missing out on a lot of extra views. Pay attention to trending and seasonal topics and consider making videos around those, especially within your own content category. Okay, so that's YouTube search, but what about suggested videos? Next, let's talk about how they work and what you can do to help your videos get discovered there. Click here to watch the next video, or go back and learn about how the algorithm follows the audience.
Yeah, I literally don't know how to do this. Literally.
Hey, welcome to this series of videos about how YouTube's search and discovery
laptop.
system works. In this one, we're taking a look at suggested videos. These are videos
Literally,
YouTube recommends
this is
based on what
I
viewers
use
were watching
my
beforehand,
laptop
related
to
topics,
record
and
videos.
past watch history. You can find them on the right side of the watch page, below the video you're watching on the mobile app, and as the next video to autoplay. Suggested videos can be from any channel, including more from the one you're watching. What can you do to get your videos suggested to more viewers? Consider the following. Make a strong call to action. Suggest they watch another video in your series and really sell them on why. Be mindful of long endings, as they might delay viewers from watching more. Use playlists, links, cards, and end screens to suggest the next video. Okay, so that's suggested videos. But what about the home screen? Where is home? And what can you do to help your videos get discovered there?
Don't ask why. Yeah. I gotta watch these.
Welcome to this series of videos about how YouTube's search and discovery system works. In this one, we're taking a look at the home screen. Home is simple. It's what you see when you first open the YouTube app or visit youtube.com. It's the one-stop destination for YouTube and our personalized best guess at what each viewer may want to watch. We show a variety here, including videos that are new, watched by similar viewers, or from your subscriptions. Keep in mind that not all videos from your subscriptions show up on home. Rather, they can all be found on your subscriptions tab, which we'll talk about in another video. On home, the selection of videos is based on two things: performance, or how well a video has engaged and satisfied similar viewers, as well as personalization, based on a viewer's watch and search history. Personalization includes how much the viewer watches a channel or topic and how many times we've already shown each video to the viewer. To get your videos to show up on home, it's helpful to upload on a consistent basis. Keep viewers engaged, and keep making what works. When you create something that's working for your audience, keep at it, since we try to surface more of what your audience likes. Definitely don't be afraid to experiment, but do so mindfully, observing feedback from your audience and maybe giving them time to adjust. All right, that's the home screen. But what about that trending tab? Click here to watch the next video on trending, or click.
I literally need to do this. I'm a newbie at YouTube.
Welcome to this series of videos about how YouTube's search and discovery system works. In this one, we're taking a look at trending. The trending feed is a list of what videos are new and popular, specific to a viewer's country. Some trends are predictable, like a movie trailer or a new song from a popular artist, but others can be completely surprising. Trending aims to combine popularity with novelty. Trending also considers the view count of a video, especially the rate of growth in
They said I
views
can't walk.
and where the views are coming from, among other things. The
Seriously?
video with the highest daily view count may not necessarily be number one on trending. Keep in mind that trending also includes creator on the rise and artist on the rise, where each week, up-and-coming different creators and artists are featured for a full day. There's not a lot you can do to get your videos to show up on trending. but it does help to make broadly appealing, shareable videos. If you want to make it on the rise, it helps to have strong channel growth and momentum. That's the story on the trending tab. But what about subscribers and the subscriptions tab? Click here to watch. Welcome to this series of videos about how YouTube's search and discovery system works. In this one, let's talk about subscribers and the subscriptions tab. Subscribers are viewers who like your videos enough to sign up for more. They watch from all areas of the site and are often your biggest fans. They also provide important initial signals to the life of a new video. Separately, the subscriptions tab shows a collection of videos from the channels a viewer is subscribed to. This feed is a list of the most recent uploads from those channels.
I have
Keep in
a
mind,
lot of
subscribers also see some subscription content on the home screen and in suggested videos. So how can you get your viewers to subscribe? Ask them to. Let them know that there will be more videos coming and when. Try to ask them in a genuine way, explaining both the benefits and how it supports you. Subscribers are your core audience, but keep in mind they're often subscribed to lots of other channels. Next video, or click on the other box to go back and learn about. Welcome to this series of videos about how YouTube's search and discovery system works. In this one, we're talking about notifications. Notifications are alerts sent to subscribers of a channel when a new video is made public. They can be sent as mobile push alerts or emails. Notifications tend to kickstart early traffic to your new uploads, but they don't necessarily drive the bulk of views in the long run. By default, YouTube only sends occasional notifications from the channels you watch a lot, or those you're subscribed to. If subscribers want to get notifications every time you make a new video public, they can tap the bell icon next to the subscribe button. The best way for you to understand how notifications work is by subscribing and tapping the bell on other channels. Just make sure notifications are turned on your phone. It's also helpful to teach your subscribers how to turn on notifications. Lots of creators do this in a visual way, like making a video with screenshots. Hey, you made it! We covered a lot in this series, all the way from how the algorithm follows the audience to 6 key areas where videos can be discovered. We hope this has helped you understand how YouTube works with the goal of giving your videos their best chance of success. If you want to start from the beginning, click here. Otherwise, if you want to learn more, remember to visit and subscribe to the YouTube Creator Academy.
Wait, this is part 1 of this employee thing?
Hello, insiders. This week, I have a very special guest. I got Todd from the Search and Discovery team with me today. Welcome, Todd.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Todd, people have been asking for this interview ever since we started the channel. So I'm super excited to kind of dig in a little bit to help people understand a little bit around how we recommend videos and how we think about that. Maybe we could just start by going over, like, what is the goal of the Search and Discovery team? Like, why do you guys exist?
Yeah, so there's, as you know, there's over 400 hours of video being uploaded to YouTube every minute. So that's, I think, like 72 days worth of content per day. And given that each person probably only has an hour or two to watch YouTube every day, it's our job to help them find what they want to watch. And not just what they're going to watch, but what they're going to want to enjoy, and keep them coming back to YouTube every day to watch more videos. So really understand each viewer, what they like, and give them the videos that they're going to find engaging.
So how do you solve that problem? That sounds like a very kind of ambitious goal. Like, how do you break that down into a mental model?
Yeah, so the way we think about it is our job is to follow the audience, because by listening to the audience, we'll do a better job of giving them what they want. So the way we think about the systems that we build is that they're really a gigantic feedback loop for the audience. In any given day, we collect over 80 billion different pieces of feedback from the audience. We look at things like, well, what did they watch? What did we recommend that they decided not to watch? How long did they watch for? But increasingly, we're moving beyond just watch time as one of our key goals. We look at satisfaction signals, like did they like it? Did they dislike it? When we recommended it on the homepage, did they say they were not interested? We give viewers the ability to tell us that, so we can stop recommending certain types of videos that they didn't like. And recently, we even started using surveys to try to even better understand the audience and what they like and don't like. So we send out tens of thousands of surveys every day to people, asking them whether the recommendations we're giving them are good or not, as well as following up with people after they've watched a video to find out how enjoyable that video was. Was it one of the best videos they've ever seen, or was it kind of an average video?
I'm like a maybe,
literally.
Maybe on my videos.
Is probably equally valued. And we
I
want
think
to be
this
able
camera does something else.
to really recognize when viewers have maybe even a life-changing moment with a video, so that we can recommend more videos like that.
Sorry.
Cool.
I
Now,
can't
you've
see
been
myself
on the
in
team
play
for 3 years.
because
I'm guessing you've seen a lot of interesting experiments, and the work that the team does has evolved over time. Could you share some examples of changes that have been made, and maybe why you guys thought about making those changes?
Yeah, so changes are happening all the time, because we're always trying to get better about giving people the right content that they're going to find satisfying. At any given time, we probably have several dozen different experiments running with different changes that we think might help improve engagement and satisfaction. But we're also very careful about how many of those experiments make it into the final product. Each experiment gets tested with millions of viewers. So we really want to see how it does before we roll it out to everyone. And only a minority of those changes do we put into the final product, and we go through a review process for every change. And we look at dozens of metrics. I know that a lot of creators have kind of asked me, well, what's the one thing that I should focus on to be successful on YouTube? Is it watch time? Is it likes? Is it comments?
It's a field trip. Sorry, right.
And what we found over time,
Sorry.
You have asked me that question. And as you probably remember, I've said that, well, I wish I could give you a simple answer. What we've learned to truly understand the audience and what they want is not just about just looking at one thing like watch time or likes, because, for example, with watch time, we've come across some changes in the past that we've considered. Like, we had this one change recently that significantly increased watch time across YouTube. It actually, if we would have rolled out this change, people would have watched millions more hours every day on YouTube. So you might think, well, obviously that's one of the good ones. Let's roll that one out. But when we looked at the dozens of metrics we looked at for each change, we found that there were some interesting things happening that weren't the same across all viewers. What was happening is, one, we were recommending longer videos on average. So you might see more videos that are like an hour long or more. But our hit rate, in terms of like how often a viewer would find a video they want to watch, was lower. So you'd be less likely to find a video, but when you did find one you liked, you might watch for longer. So overall watch time was up. But what was ultimately happening when we dug in was we were increasing engagement with a small, heavy segment of the audience, and actually reducing engagement from a casual user segment. And because we looked not just at like the total volume of engagement, for a significant segment of viewers that we cared about. And so rather than make them pay the price for another segment, we said, let's go back and see if we can find a way to get the improvements here without hurting it for different segments. So we look at these things very closely, spend hours a week digging into the details. But ultimately, it does change a lot in a given year. 200 to 300 changes do end up happening. So it's a lot to keep up with. But each change that we do roll out, we can be confident that we're making the experience better.
Cool. It's easy to think about. People often talk about the algorithm.
Yeah.
I think in reality, it's a little more nuanced than that. Maybe what we could do is talk about specific spots within YouTube where recommendations are made. Like there's homepage, there's watch next, there is trending search as well. Maybe could we step through, like starting with homepage, how do you think about that problem, solving that problem of recommendation, and then we can move on to the others?
Sounds great. So, a lot of people talk about it as if it's just like one algorithm. And we do have different systems. And each surface or feature that the user sees kind of has its own set of systems behind it that are trying to optimize for whatever that feature is trying to achieve. So, for example, on the homepage, we are really trying to be the one-stop destination. So it's the first thing you see when you open it up on your mobile app or type youtube.com into your browser. We really want to be as efficient as possible in helping you find something, whether it's a trending video or whether it's something by your favorite creator. We want to get you there as quickly as possible so you don't have to navigate around the app to find what you're looking for. So we're going to pull in videos from all sorts of different sources to try to find the ones that are going to resonate with you. So we'll pull in recent videos from the channels you subscribe to. We'll pull in videos that have been watched by people who tend to watch the same sorts of videos you do. And we'll also pull in a few videos from channels you may have never watched before. It's actually a great place for channels to get discovered by people who aren't already subscribed to their channel. We found that the homepage actually used to be only your subscriptions, and oftentimes we'll get the question from creators or people internally asking, well, why don't we just, since people subscribe to those channels, why don't we just, give them what they subscribe to? We used to do that. And as we've introduced more and not constrained the homepage to videos you've, manually opted into, added more recommendations, the engagement has grown dramatically. And so we try to include both familiar content as well as discovery content. And every once in a while, we'll kind of retest to make sure that we've made the right decision there. And we'll run another one of those experiments with millions of users where we actually give them just the subscriptions when they start up the app. And we've done that several times since we made that change. And every time we see dramatic drops in engagement on home when we limit. Relevant of YouTube to you without you having to type a query or navigate around that.
Great. And I guess for those viewers who are super interested in just the people they're subscribed to, there is always a subscriptions tab.
That's right. It's just one tap away. There's a subscription tab that filters down to the stuff that you've subscribe to, and it's we still offer that for the people who want to just jump into that as well.
Cool. What about Watch Next?
So Watch Next, that's what we call it in our team. Externally, sometimes people call it suggested videos. The recommendations you see on the sidebar while you're watching a video on desktop. This is one of our most powerful recommendation areas. Drives a huge amount of engagement on YouTube. Kind of similar to how we call it Watch Next, we're trying to find the next thing you want to watch. So unlike the homepage, which is really centered around you only, we have some additional context of what you're currently watching now. And so that's going to sometimes influence what you want to watch next. So we're going to pull in some different videos. We're going to pull in more videos from the channel that you're watching. Pull in videos that people who watch the video you're watching, what else did they watch? That's a key part of it. We're going to pull in similar videos that have like similar titles and keywords and descriptions that might be similar.
Everybody gets a big dollar.
And finally, we're not just going to limit it to
I was looking for this
videos that are related to the thing. This is another change that's happened over the
Yeah,
years. It used to be called related videos because we thought that that was kind of like the thing that would work the best. And what we found through our experiments is that in addition to showing related videos, if we also show personalized recommendations that might be interesting to you but not directly related to what you're watching, people will watch more. And so sometimes you might want to go down the rabbit hole on a video and watch more related, but other times it's like, hey, I was just looking up how to tie a bow tie and I got that information, and now what I want to watch next is actually I want to catch up on my favorite vlogger or some other channel. So we don't limit suggested videos. So it's a mix of stuff that might be related and what's relevant to you. And ultimately, what determines what shows up there is what performs the best. So the videos that you see there are the ones that we think are most likely to drive viewers to watch and engage. And the 80 billion data points that I talked about earlier, a lot of those data points come from there. So we just try to keep doing what's working and test various videos in different placements. And the ones that work the best tend to stick around, and the ones that don't tend to.
All right, so now we talked about home, watch next. Let's talk about search.
Right, so search, similar to watch next, we have some more context there because you've given us a query. So in general, we're going to start with what you'd imagine, which is we're going to find videos that match that query, either in the title or the descriptions, or maybe we've seen that people who search for this query tend to watch these sorts of videos. And so we'll start with a set of relevant videos, and then similar to what I was referring to earlier, there's this feedback. So you might say, hey, I have a thumbnail of an iPhone, and I have the text iPhone in my thumbnail, and my title is all about iPhone review. And in my description, I say iPhone, iPhone, iPhone. Why am I not number one in the search for iPhone? Well, it's because we don't only look at what we call the metadata that you provide about the video, but we also look at the performance. And so we're going to see when people search for iPhone, is this the type of video that they tend to watch or not? And so the ones that you're going to see at the top aren't just the ones that match the query, but also match So trending is, one of the things that we built trending around was to be kind of like the water cooler of YouTube. And so it's not just a popular list. It's not the most popular videos that are getting the most views or that sort of thing. A lot of people get confused and think that's what it is. We really wanted to represent the videos that people are having a conversation about. And when you think about that, what are the types of videos that people are talking about at the water cooler? They tend to be broadly appealing videos. So there may be, a video that's getting a lot of views, but it's within sort of like a really narrow audience. Like people may not be talking about that broadly. So we do tend to focus trending on videos that are broadly appealing. For example, to different types of people with different preferences. And we're also looking at videos that don't just have a lot of views in the past, but are actually have some velocity and are increasing and on the rise. So that's why you might see videos in trending that may not have millions of views yet, but we're trying to actually identify those things as they're taking off.
And this one.
And we also look at things like, are people talking about this video on the web? Do we see that, hey, this was actually embedded in a lot of different news articles, and so there are conversations happening outside of YouTube about these videos. Those are some of the things we looked at to try to tap into that water cooler element.
Cool. And one thing I've heard people ask about trending is whether the suggestions are paid.
Yeah, I've heard that question as well. So we feel really strongly that any advertisements that we have on YouTube are clearly indicated as ads. You'll see like a little yellow badge that says ad. Same goes for trending. There aren't any of those in trending, and that's because we don't have those ads in trending. We don't have any programs where partners or advertisers can pay us to place videos in trending. It's not a pay for placement thing. So all the videos you see in trending there are because of the ranking that we've come up with, and there's no way for people to pay to influence that. So it's definitely not
taken away.
ads or paid placement.
Cool.
Wait, that's my phone.
Hey, Insiders, hope you enjoyed the first half of that interview with Todd. Part 2 is going to be uploaded sometime next week. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you will be the first to know when Part 2. There's so many creators now, and like you mentioned, they're uploading hundreds of hours, a minute kind of thing. How does one stand out? Like, as an example, if I wanted to do a bow tie video, there's probably maybe hundreds, maybe more on YouTube. What sort of advice would you give a creator who's trying to think through his or her content strategy and how to maximize their chances of breaking through?
Right. So I would go back to, how we think about, delivering the right videos to people is we tend to follow the audience. So we kind of put ourselves in the shoes of the viewers and think about, well, what would they want? And if there's already hundreds of bow tie videos, then does the audience want another bow tie video? I often think about this in the same way I would think about any kind of business strategy as well. Like if you're going to open up a restaurant in San Francisco and there's already 200 pizza restaurants, what would your strategy be for opening a new restaurant? Would you just open yet another pizza restaurant? If so, how would you be successful? Well, the way that you might be successful is by doing something different that isn't already being addressed by everyone else. So I would be thinking about, well, is there actually something around how to tie a bow tie that hasn't been covered? Because if there isn't, you're probably, why would the viewers want to watch your video versus another video? So if I were opening a restaurant in San Francisco, I might think about, well, maybe protein bowls. Maybe that's a new type of food that people might be interested in. I don't know. I'm personally interested in that, but maybe there's more room in the market for something like that than yet another pizza restaurant. So, sometimes you want to be looking at the trends to kind of get a sense of what people like. Yeah, people love pizza. And there may be a new trend, but you also have to think about the competition and how much room there is. Yeah. How do you position yourself relative to all the other videos that are there? Like if you're doing one on, I was talking to a creator at VidCon who was asking me, I want to do a sunscreen video. How do I get to the top of the search results on sunscreen? And I was like, well, we have a lot of great sunscreen videos already. Why should your video be at the top of the search results? Is it going to be the best one? Is it going to be better than all these ones we already have? Or, maybe there's a different way you could look at this. Like,
I don't know how to do this by one.
Maybe no one has done a video about sunscreens for various skin tones, or and I haven't researched sunscreens to know what the best thing is for the audience. But I would really look to find an opportunity. The opportunities are going to be there where somebody hasn't already delivered what the audience wants. So if you want to grow, you want to be the best, maybe start with something a bit more specific that hasn't been covered, and then use that and then expand into broader areas and build your reputation around a broader topic.
Cool. Speaking of documentation, I think your team worked on a Creator Academy video, or
yeah. So we've been trying to improve our communication with creators because we realized that search and discovery is sometimes a bit of a mystery. And so we recently worked on some new training material about how search and discovery works. So I think if you don't mind putting in the description of this video a link to the Creator Academy lesson that we just refreshed this past month, I encourage everybody to check that out. We have some quizzes in there to try to make it a little bit fun for you to see how well you know search and discovery. Hopefully you'll learn something by giving that a try.
Cool. And you were recently at VidCon as well, right?
Yes.
What do you think were some of the more kind of surprising questions that you got, or more thought-provoking kind of conversations you had where you took something away from it to kind of help you think about it differently?
Yeah, so when I talk to creators, it's, I'm frequently looking at this problem of connecting viewers to videos from the viewer's point of view. It's like, how do we make the viewer as happy as possible? And at places like VidCon, I often talk more to creators, and they're often looking at it from a different perspective, from their channel perspective, and thinking about all the actions that they can do that might influence how they connect with the audience. There was, some of the questions we got were just things that I hadn't really considered. Like, someone was asking if my video doesn't have any talking in it. Like, how does that impact my discovery?
We're actually going.
And so,
How does that impact this
Story.
discovery?
it's a good question. It's not something that I had really thought about before. So a lot of times these questions highlight different things that creators are trying out with, and that we haven't thought of.
If it's really early when you're
So
watching
it
this,
gives us new ideas.
hurry up.
Do we have all the right information in the system such that if we get this type of video in, are we going to be able to find the audience that's going to be interested in it? Other questions like, well, I have Spanish and English videos, and I'm trying to figure out whether I should have 2 channels or 1 channel, and what's going to work best. Usually the answer that I give to that is, I usually don't have specific expertise on some of these cases, but it's the answer I usually say is, well, what is working with the audience? If you look at your data in YouTube Analytics, which I highly recommend you spend time in, do you generally find that like if you can look at your geography and see where people are watching from, is it the same audience that's watching your Spanish videos as your English videos? If it is, then probably makes sense to have it on the same channel, because you're kind of, a channel is a way to program to an audience. Because you're finding that you're actually programming to 2 different audiences with the same channel. That's where you're going to probably want to think about separating them. So that, for example, if somebody wants to subscribe, they can get the type of content that they want only, and not the content that doesn't match.
Hey, Mom.
So generally, just lots of questions from.
Hey, I just
I'll come over so I can get out of your room, but no.
That I'm used to thinking about.
No, I don't want to get beat up with the
Great.
cat.
Sounds like it was helpful.
Always.
Right?
VidCon is always an eye-opening experience, whether it's talking to creators or seeing stars and the reactions that the fans have there. It's always exciting.
Who knows? Maybe the next VidCon people will recognize you, and
I think it's going to be you.
now.
You're the Creator Insider host.
There you go. Yeah, we'll see about that one. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us. I know that hopefully people will find this interview helpful, and we always encourage people to give us feedback and ask questions in the comments. And so what we'll try to do, like we do with every video, is answer as many of them as we can. And I'll definitely consult with you, Todd, where I can to make sure I say the right things and give the right information. But everybody keep it real, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Hey, Insiders, if you like that video, you should do a few things. Number 1 is you should subscribe right up there.
How many videos are there left for me to watch? Because I don't know. Okay. 3. Yes. Last one.
Hey, Insiders. This week I've got Todd from Search and Discovery back on the show. Welcome back, Todd.
Thank you.
Your previous 2 videos about the algorithm were the best performing videos that the channel has ever had. So we couldn't help but asked you to come back and talk some more.
I swear I didn't juice anything.
Well, you know what? If you did, I wouldn't complain, but I know you're an honest man, and you wouldn't do that. However, we also did promise the insider viewers to leave comments in the previous 2 videos, and then we would try.
Are there new channels that are actually breaking through anymore on YouTube, given all the breakthrough milestone? And one that we often look at is how many creators hit 100,000 subs for the first time and 100,000 daily hours of watch time. And the good news is what we've seen is that the number of channels that are crossing that milestone is 4 times what it was just 2 years ago.
Wow.
So there's a lot more channels breaking through. And the other thing that we've been looking at is, well, how long does it take to break through? Because, you know, you hear stories about how some channels are like going at it for, many years, just growing slowly. The other metric we look at is how many days does it take from the first upload from a channel until they hit that big milestone. And that number has also been improving, and it's taking those channels 40% less time than it did 2 years ago to break through. So overall, there's a lot more channels breaking through, and they're doing it faster than ever before that we've seen.
I need to pause this just in case. Nobody has done this. I'm just gonna say something. I'm just gonna say hi. Hurry up. Sorry if my camera froze. Sorry. Ah, crap. Dang it. Crap. I do play sports for one. I do play sports, so yeah. Okay. I did go canoeing once. that's fun. I really do a lot of activities.
And so I would encourage, keep at it. It's not something that always happens, immediately, but it is happening faster for a lot of channels.
Awesome. Okay, so more people are breaking through. There's also more people starting channels too, though. Is that fair or?
I think that's true. I haven't been monitoring those stats as closely, so there may be more competition, and the actual likelihood of you breaking through may be going up or down as that competition increases. So yeah, that is one of the things to keep in mind. But what I would recommend is thinking about what do you have? What do you want to offer to the audience that isn't already out there? Where's the opportunity to make videos that YouTube already doesn't have, so that there's going to be less competition in those areas, or what are the areas that there might be some videos, but they're just not great.
Okay.
So I think that's where I would recommend new creators not to just kind of chase up all the same content that's doing well already, because there's a lot of competition there.
Okay, next question. A lot of creators find that sometimes they need to take a break. Making the channel ain't easy sometimes, right? If they take a break and they want to just unplug for a few weeks or maybe the whole summer, will the algorithm basically kill the channel and say, well, that channel's out of it, and then when you upload again, you kind of have to start all over as if you're brand new and all of the good work you've done is kind of thrown out?
So the short answer, the good answer is no. The algorithm's not going to kill anyone's channel because they stopped uploading for a while. So I had the chance to see Swoozie. He's a successful creator. He was speaking about what made his channel successful. I think he has 5 million subs,
Also get
hundreds
the
of millions of views. And he said something. He really gets it, and he said something that really stayed with me. And he said, the audience is the boss. And that's true when it comes to vacations too. The algorithm is not the boss. The algorithm doesn't set vacation policies at YouTube, fortunately.
Thank God.
And if you have an audience that really cares about your content, you take some time off, you come back, they're going to be there looking for your next video as well. I can say that, but I also looked at the data. They came back, and the majority of channels that took a break had more watch time when they came back than when they left. Now, it's not a guarantee. Maybe there's something about taking some time off really helps get your creative juices refreshed. But the majority of channels that took a break came back stronger than ever. So it's definitely possible to take a vacation and come back as strong or stronger than before. I know I just saw last week because somebody sent me something about another creator. She decided to take all of October off, and she didn't even tell her audience how long she was going to be gone. She just said, I'm going to take a break. And she came back a month later, and her sort of comeback video is one of the strongest ones she's had this year. So those are just some examples I've seen, and the data shows to me that taking a break can actually be a good thing. And I know it's got to be hard for a lot of creators that really put a lot of energy into every video and upload really frequently. I'd encourage you to take the time you need.
Okay, and just so we're clear, the opposite is also not true. That if you take a break, the algorithm doesn't give you any special benefits for welcome home kind of thing.
No, there's no special logic in there that knows about vacations or breaks. It's just taking the video and trying to find who's going to be interested in watching it. And if your audience is still using YouTube and we show them your video and they're engaging it, then we're back to normal.
Yeah, so most likely, I guess one theory would be when they took the break, they recharged, and then the next video was had a little more oomph.
Yeah, maybe there was some pent-up demand, and everybody was really excited to have.
They don't watch as much of it. The concern is like, oh no, now the algorithm thinks that my whole channel is reflected in the performance of this last video. I'm kind of hosed. What's your take on that?
Yeah, so my take is that, like I said earlier, the algorithm is not the boss here, it's the audience. And what primarily drives who sees your video and how many views you get is how the audience is responding to that video. So, people have dud videos all the time. I see it happen on even the best channels. But then their next video is just, if it's a great video, then it comes back. I actually haven't seen this. I'd love to see if anybody has examples, wants to post them in the comments. I'd love to see an example of a channel that was doing great, had one bad video, and then was dead forever. I haven't seen that. I don't think that's typically how the audience works. I mean, I imagine there could be something you could really upset your audience such that they all left. But, typically everyone sees some unsubscribe activity when they upload a video. But for the most part, I think people will, if they're not interested in the video, they just won't watch it. But as far as how we look at it, we're going to test that next video and see if the audience is interested in that one. And if they are, it doesn't really matter that much what happened previously.
Yeah, that's something that you had mentioned to me in the past, that in a way, every new video is kind of a new chance.
Subscribe to my channel,
and that there isn't this long sort of historical record that kind of heavily influences whether the next video is going to...
Okay, I think... Guys, always watch my videos. And like, please. I watch my own vids. Sorry if I'm getting in your face a lot. Okay. Okay. 8 videos from my thing uploaded. D-Live, Followed Canva, YouTube Music, Eve Goes Boom. I can't find Nights at Freddy's. This is location, I guess. The pals. I have 102 more. What word? I need to look at my history on these guys. I don't know. Dang it. I really need help. I literally need help. Literally. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot. Dang it. Oh wait, people have viewed some of my videos? Yay! 2 viewed cats. Once again, really? 9 views? Pinkies. Again, it's Freddy's. Sorry for some of these. Yay, 9 viewers! I really. Karen is shut up. Hey everyone, Game of Cats here. Yeah. And actually I'm with one of my cats. Turned into a corner. It's the game. I'm trying to. Okay. Literally, I'm new at this. So I don't know. I also did some singing. Sorry. Sorry, ding. Sorry. Crap, camera freezes. Blah. Prank stuff, blah. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Upload channels, great. Yeah, I have a lot. Oh, yeah. Sorry for copywriting. Sorry. Sorry for copywriting. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry that I had copyrights. My name's really long, by the way. Sorry. I literally need to do my stuff. Yeah. I literally need to learn about these things. I literally need to learn. Help. 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 Help me. Help. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. I'm doing this, okay? No. Literally. I'm gonna do this. I don't know how to do this again. Sorry. Or when I don't know. Oh, where they at now? Wait, my calendar? I don't know the day, by the way. Okay, it's the night, so... Okay. So, Friday the 11th, I guess? Be the field trip, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's close to 9 p.m. It's still like, oh, it's kind of like 7 minutes still. I don't know. 11 time. Yeah. It's only almost 9 p.m. Close. Just might go up like some items. Ow. Sorry, you know that. Sorry. This is gonna be like 8. Great. We're early. I'm leaving at 8:30, so don't get up too early. How about be there? Okay, so it kind of takes an hour to get there. So get there around 9:30, I guess. Because 9:15, that's when the parents come. My mom and me are walking to school, and I'm so excited for the field trip. I can't record it. Literally. I'm so sad that I can't get recorded. So sad. So sad. Yeah. Okay. I literally need to do this, by the way. Oopsie. I need help again. Ow. Sorry. I need literally help. I don't know anything right now. Okay. I need so much help doing this. Literally. Help. I need to try it. Dang it. My computer froze. Ugh. My computer froze. Crap. Oh, there it works now. That's sorry if this happened. Sorry. My mouse is going crazy. Sorry.
Once you've defined a clear mission for yourself and your channel, then it's time to get your videos discovered, to stand out from the crowd. YouTube is a visual platform. Viewers are coming here to watch videos. So often, they're choosing what to watch based on the thumbnails. So what makes a good eye-catching thumbnail? Let's take a look at an example. First, it's a custom thumbnail, not an automatically generated one. When you have a verified YouTube account that's in good standing, you'll get the ability to upload your own image as your thumbnail, rather than selecting a still from your video. This allows you to edit and improve your thumbnail image. And when you upload a custom image, it's important that it's high resolution, at least 1280 by 720 pixels. Viewers aren't likely to choose a video that has a blurry or distorted thumbnail. It doesn't set good expectations for the quality of your video. And when it comes to creating the thumbnail image itself, there are a few things that you can do to really make sure it's appealing and descriptive. In this video, Why Are Bad Words Bad? Michael of Vsauce answers just that. So it makes sense that the close-up is of Michael in the censor bar. Remember that thumbnails appear all over YouTube and on all different devices, so they often show up in very different sizes. Clear, close-up images make sure that no matter what size your thumbnail appears in, it will be easy to understand. Complex images, such as fine or small text, becomes really difficult to read at smaller scales, like this. If you want to use text in your thumbnails, make sure it's clear and bold. High contrast images with lots of visual depth help to make sure your subject really pops. You can see in this image, if we reduce the contrast and flatten it down, it becomes really hard to understand what the video will be about. Also, it's a good idea to pick an image that's intriguing. Michael's expression is curious, and it draws you in. It makes you want to know more. A good test when designing thumbnails is to first show it to a friend that hasn't seen your video yet and ask, would you click this? And finally, and most importantly, your thumbnail needs to actually describe your video. A thumbnail should never try to trick people or misrepresent what you're making just to get views. Not only is this a bad experience for your
Hi, I'm Vanessa and I work here at Google. Today I'll show you how to add thumbnails to your videos. When you upload a YouTube video, 3 thumbnails are created automatically you can choose from. Your account will need to be verified to use custom thumbnails. You can learn more about verifying your account in the description. To get started, click on your channel icon at the top of any YouTube page. Now click Creator Studio. From here, click Video Manager. To pick a thumbnail for a video, click Edit next to a video. If you have custom thumbnails, you'll see a button below the regular thumbnails. Now you'll be able to choose which thumbnail you want. Here's a tip. It's best
Sorry. Hey, Mom. You're also on video. Hey, look, you're on video. See? Hey, Mom, you're on video.
I'm not looking.
Aw, come on, where are yours? There's. I hate it when she does that. Sorry if you're hearing banging noises. That's me by accident. What? It didn't all together. Great. At least give me. Please subscribe. At least, please. I literally made 15. Are they counting this video? And all of my videos, including this one, equals like 16 right now. I'm gonna play my video name.
Hey everyone, Game of Cats here.
Yeah, it's really server. Yeah, I'm not Game of Cats.
I don't know how to spell
That's my channel, but
it's good.
it's Game of Cats, okay? My name was Cat. Please, it's Game of
Less
Cats.
problem.
Not Terry Weber. It's supposed to be Game of Cats, but it's Terry Weber.
I forgot. Oh, the next one are fours. So these are parts so far.
Okay, that was boring for me. Being a bit bored every time that happens. Sorry. Every time that happens, I get a bit bored. That was actually I'm gonna react to my first video. Yeah, actually 2 minutes if I need surprise. 2 minutes. Anything 2 minutes. Any kind of game 2 minutes is actually an hour in the game. So how much is it? Okay, 9. Maybe tips here.
Oh, and it's my first video, so I knew what this. And I
got to literally say the whole thing.
okay, so I need to watch the game. So, hey everyone, I'm Cat's Air, and today I'm doing Five Nights at Freddy's demo. I'm also going to do it to 4 in this game, but if I die in this one, I'm just gonna go to these 3, and then 4 if I get both of them. I know them. I'll have a game to substitute. I didn't make it the right one. I played.
I'm actually gonna pause it right there and actually play Phase 2 again. I haven't played all my games. Channel it all again. Early. Okay. I'm just gonna sometimes flash my light. And I believe Feather Fox is over there somewhere. I can't believe part 1 and 2 are actually events that lead into my room. Wait. Flashy. I'm just bugging them. I'm just bugging them. Flashy. Okay, so it's past 2 minutes again in the game, probably. Sorry if it's more. So if I did this odd number because I don't know. Numbers. Okay. None of them are gone. No, I gotta miss it. I've got to keep an eye on Kids Cove, these guys, and these guys. I can't see them in the dark. I can't see them. Oh, whether Bonnie is not. It is good. I should fix it. 1 a.m. Hey, 2 a.m. Okay. I don't know how long this video is. Okay, now I'm finding out.
Okay, now you got your panties.
Hey, what's in it? Okay. Oh, I'm up the music box. Stop it! There. That's I forgot. Or not. Not. What happened? Oh, I'm up the music box. Oh, Toy Bonnie's moved. Not there. Not there. Oh, I'm drink. Okay. Oh, wind up. Pop. Still there. Dang it. Oh, she's there. Yeah, what up, mute? Oh, crap. Oh, wind up music box. Oh, forgot. Not there. Not there. Crap, she's gone too. Not there. Oh, she's there. She's not there. She's still there. Oop, Razorbox. Oh, the Freddy's not there. Oh, crap. She's still there. Okay, for you. Okay, here's her. Toy Bonnie! Crap. Oh, crap. She's not there. Oh, there she is. Oh, crap. There's a box. Crap. Oh, no. I forgot. There I am. I died. I jam scared. What the? So all I need to do is follow this. Oh my god, it's done. What the? Okay. I can't believe Toy Freddy spooked me. Let me do it for me. And next time I get it. Oh yeah. Okay, this time I'm hearing it because I'm just scared now. Okay. Can't believe Toy Freddy right in front of me. Ah! Angel's gonna have a hard time. She has to go to there, or there, or there. Well, she can't go in there, but she can go there, 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 there. So can the animatronics too. Crap. These animatronics go on the stage. One is right here. One starts here. I have to rely on the music box a lot of times today. So don't judge me. I have to rely on these guys also. And I didn't know Joy Freddy was right in front of me. Right. You didn't bring down the camera, by the way. She's supposed to bring down the camera. I'm scared. Damn! Sony has the night guard. Okay, next time I just pull the mouse, okay? And see if that big jump scare. Stay there. Stay there. Please there. Oh, that freaked me out. Okay, so that's but she gets control because of that. She's still there. He's there. They're there. Oops, that was creepy. They're there. Good. Now stop saying they're there. Oh, ah, he's gone. Oh, and the music box. He's not there. He's not there. He's not there. He's not there. Oh, dude, Chica's right there. Gotta keep an eye on these guys as well. Okay. That game. He's not there. He's not there. Okay. Come on, Terry, come on. Not there. Not there. It's definitely not Five Nights at Freddy's 3. The cameras keep you from your dude. Here is Hey Bonnie. I don't know what your Bonnie is. I'm lost. I don't see Toy Bonnie at all. I'm confused. He's not there. He's not there. He's not there. He's not there. He's there. Oh wow. He's not there. No. Okay. There's a box. Sorry. He's not near the vents. She got it. Toy Bonnie's there. Toy Bonnie. And music box. Well, Oh, Toy Chick is there. Oh, sorry, I get scared most times. That man took Bonnie. Play Freddy. 4 a.m. Yes. So far, I got jump scared by Toy Freddy twice. I'm so scared. My heart's racing. I'm so scared. Okay, I'm gonna take it as with because I'm so scared. Now my room is becoming an electronic tractor. What time is it? Oh, bedtime. Rabbits night also. Okay, I guess I'm in the kitchen. Okay. Come down, Terry. Have a drink. Okay. Can you come down and have a drink at least? What's wrong? I'm a problem now. Lost twice by you. I jump scared twice, back to back. Technically back to back by 1 hour. The first night, again, 5 a.m. The second night, 4 a.m. We're playing it again, yeah. Back to back, normally. And my body was in the vents. And Chica was right near a vent. I'm angry now. First time you drink. Having a heart attack is not good for me. Oops. It hasn't been very awesome. Yeah, I'm dragged the camera down and all. I'm so scared. And after here we come. Recall. Not for long. Yeah. And the cam's all times. Okay, there he is. Okay, there he is. And map. Gotta get to the map. Oh, no, he's not there. Okay. Cam me again. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Cam 9. Keep on the fence. That's just the thing. This thing doesn't keep me from my dome. The cameras do. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, he's good. Stop. Stop. Oh shit. Shit. Crap. Ah, crap. Okay. Crap. The fair starts. Can't get me from my doom? Nice try. The bear started again. In 2015. I was 6 when this came out. I was scared so much. Okay. I need to calm down. Nope, no. Hey, I'm recording. Sorry. I'm so scared.
Hey, wanna play some video games? I know I do. I haven't seen the sun in years. So, let's play.
Lying. Okay, why are you doing this?
Erica isn't famous. But she had her order brought to her car using mobile order.
So bad.
I understand you're sitting on your eggs. See my butt. I'm gonna sing him a lullaby. Because that obviously will work. Okay. Grab the cherry.
Okay.
Uh-oh. No, he's gonna get out with the cherry. He's like, uh-oh.
I don't know.
You didn't even know there was an intruder in your home. You're worried about me. You got toothbrush, a sink, soap, toothpaste, dentures, and glass, and a drain. Oh, God, no. You don't want that cherry now. You don't want that cherry, my dude. That's quite a bit left out. Right. Open it. Was it with something with a toothbrush? Okay. Maybe one soap. Or not. Coffee soap. Oh, it's a snake. I scared the toothbrush away. Okay.
No, I just
We do something with it.
Oh.
Oh, I can drop it.
I know those.
That's what I wanted. Well, am I coming up to the tree?
Hey, I'm hungry.
I don't want to stay up 6 in the morning when I'm packing a lot.
Who says they're gonna be there when you pack in the morning?
Oh, the green thing's gonna trip.
Oh, I'm hungry.
So the snake probably can go through here now. Assuming. Oh, I think we need the snake, right? What if I eat it?
I'm gonna have something spaghetti.
Oh, I don't like it. Okay. The snake is gonna stare at its face. Right over.
Why do you always wait so late at night to eat?
It's a habit of mine.
I know. Alright, so that's the time thing.
I'm
We're scared of the snake. Okay. Maybe we have to do more soap. So it drips in there. Okay, so- Maybe that's what I gotta do. So I should be able to climb down on it. Should be able to use it like a rope to get my cherry out of there. There we go. Uh-oh. Now it's lower in the glass. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Oh my god, okay. We gotta tip it over. It looks like.
I'm gonna do that as a mommy's apple pie.
Interesting. We have to have the glass tip over to get the thing out. So I think we just gotta tip it over. Tip the glass over. There you go. Now you should come out. Oh. Okay. Now we can flip it back up. Oh, now I can't get to it. Yeah, you're out of it. So now we gotta do the same thing again.
Okay, yours is done.
There's a snake.
Well, it might be, it might not be.
We gotta climb up the
Hold on,
toothbrush.
child.
Some of these are very involved, but they're easy to figure out.
Yes,
Now we're
that's
gonna
well done.
slide down this thing and get the cherry. Hey,
Hit number 3. No,
there's
hit
the
number
cherry.
3.
Got it. But now you're stuck
Don't
in
do
a
it,
glass.
it won't be long enough. Hit number 3.
Just eat it. Just eat the cherry. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're like little velociraptors. Who did that? Alright, there's light switch. We turn on the switch. Let's see what happens. Oh, now I'm a horse. What? underwater. Hey! Don't touch the light. Do not touch the light. Oh, he's getting greedy. He wants to make more. Oh no! Dude, it's dead! Hey! Oh my god! Alright, be angry back at him. Oh no, he shocked me. Go turn the light bulb. Turn the light. Change the light. Is he gone? Oh no, there's two! There's two. There's three. There's more. There's five. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh. Oh, they're laughing. Now they're laughing at me. Everybody wants to laugh at me. Oh, geez. My shape. Hey, it's me. Got to get me. Yeah. Might be a little bit short. Oh, poor little rat thing. I'm just like, you know, I have a choice. So I'm right there. Right. I have no idea. A snail? And that's like a cat with legs, okay? Happy or sad? Let's give sad for me. And happy. So I'm angry and happy. Oh, he's laughing at me. Everybody just ends up laughing at me. Alright, so I guess I have to make everybody happy? Let's go with the blue pill. Oh, I gotta make that. I got you. So I gotta make an angry cat over here. I understand that. I was actually really close on the cat. Oh, I think we're supposed to make that the dog. Well, I'm a lady. Yeah, I've got this one pretty good. Angry. Alright, so I have that one down. I gotta figure, I guess I have to give him a dog. Close. So red pill, I'm assuming. It's red pill. I'm considering this one's the blue pill. That one we got right. Assuming we have to do this one. It looks like I don't know how to make that, but that looks like the slug thing from, I watched this movie, the Trolls movie with my niece. It looks like one of the people from it. Happy? I have no idea how to make that thing over there. Like, I got this one right over here. Close. I'm so confused with this one. Maybe it's both blue pills? I think I've been giving this guy the red pill. I forget what this one does. That makes me a snail. This one I get the angry cat. I make him happy. I got this one down. I have to match these. I think I gotta make them both fight. Right. It's definitely blue pill. It looks like a dog, right? Gonna try this thing. Turns me into the ladybug thing. So it must be the same thing we give them. I'm so weird. Got this one down so quickly. Okay. Blue pill. Ah, okay. That's the only one I didn't do. So I gotta make him a dog and a cat, and I gotta make them both angry. It was literally the same thing. That seemed too easy to me. Angry dog, angry cat. There we go. We did it. Fight like cat and dog. Oh. There's the cherry. Alright, what's next? Yeah, you still have the cherry. We're back to square one. Oh. Okay, so I have to jump on him? Ah, so it's another one of those things. What if I jump on these guys? No, nothing happens to them. Oh. Hey! Hey! You jerk. I like this game a lot, though. It is really cool. I'm so glad I played it. I gave it a chance. You're almost there, my dude. You got this, my friend. You got... Oh. I like how the little rat thing is riding my hat. Almost there. Ow! Come on, my dude. You got this. You're almost there. You're almost there, my friend. I like the noise he makes when he jumps. How? We're almost there with this cherry. We're close to the end here. He's just so done. I want that cherry so bad for you, dude. Give me that cherry. It's just a bigger version of me. It's like my older brother. This entire time. I'm like broken. Oh, it's flying through his teeth. He's like, hey. Oh. Okay. Get on top. Okay, so it's like a time thing. Go. You did it. Hey, you did it. Hey. Right, next thing. It gets scary, Mr. Rat. Oh, he wants me to go first. Oh, no, it's a rotten tooth. And it's angry. He's ready to fight. Oh, he hit me. Yeah, get wrecked. No, there's one coming from this side. Ah! 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 I'm ready. Oh, you think you're big? Come fight me. Fight me, bro. Yeah, that's right. You get out of here. I did it. Well, the little rat thing hid this entire time. Oh. Oh, my God. You gotta dodge him. All right. Oh! We should just share the cherry at the end of this. God, if we just shared the cherry before, we'd be fine. Oh! Oh, no. Big bold tooth. Oh, he's riding him. He's trying to shake him off. Good job, little rat thing. You're good. Yeah, I don't know where they went. Oh. Oh, is he letting me ride? Hey! Turned a corner. Oh, no. The chairs are that far. They just threw us. Uh-oh.
Whatever we
just did, he did not like it. Oh, we got a maze. Okay, I can kind of figure this out. Swarpy. Ooh, up this way. Okay, so we got to get here. I don't know how to get there. Oh, I see. I see exactly where we have to go. I figured it out already. It's kind of cool. But I think I just got confused. I don't know. So, we gotta twirl it this way. Yeah, we gotta go this way, slide up.
Why don't you drink something with it?
Give me a drink then.
You got some right in front of you.
Doing it, but it's gonna get confusing after a while.
There's one.
I think it's
There's other straws.
this way.
You don't have to use the same straw.
This is where we gotta get it to go the other way. There we go. No, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, this is like
Use a different straw.
no. You gotta go
Okay.
this way now.
And there's only 10 straws, so.
No, there's probably more straws in there, Gary.
Now. Okay, nice. I think I've done all the hard work. Right?
Put 20 containers with only 10 straws.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Or did I not do it right?
Hey.
Oh no, I think I was supposed to go the other way. I think I may be slightly lost. Yes, I thought I did it right. No, that is dead ends. Okay. Is it this way? do, yes. We're almost there. We're just gonna twirl him around. Get through his small intestines to get to this freaking cherry. Can you guys just share it for once? Okay, almost there. Hey! Did it! Oh, finally. We ate a fridge? Is this it? There's the cherry, you finally got it. So I can either go out the face or the butt.
Why do you leave her alone?
Hey.
Oh no, they're gonna go for the kiss. Wait, what? Wait, what? An egg? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I gotta move. Oh no, I slipped on my thing. Don't laugh at me. Didn't quite understand the rules, okay. I can't go over the eggs or I'll slip and fall. I have to stand here because I wasn't quick enough. Can I throw something at him? Did I go over here? How does he do it so fast? See, if I do that, it falls on my head. It's so fast, though. What about this? Throw the ball at him. This. Wait, what? Okay, so it's all click. Oh, there was a leg one. Hey, I got the rocket. Okay, rocket again. Okay, so it's like a click game. Oh, look, foot. Hey, the foot's pretty good. Oh my god, it's actually close. Rocket. Hey, I won. Rocket. Hey, I did it. Wait, what? Wait, how am I supposed to win that one? I won it. I guess you have to finish it without cheating. Snail Racing Champion, so okay. I'm just going to go across nice and easy. I got this. Oh, I'm destined to lose because it gives me a rocket. No matter what, I'm destined to lose that. Because it doesn't give me, like, the one to get through. What a jerk. Okay, so I'm destined to lose these. Okay, I'm climbing to a mountain. I'm talking to this guy about the cherry. We fight, I guess. And then we meditate. And he gives me a thumbs up. Oh, am I going to do it right now? You got this, dude. Where did you get the mallet from? What the heck? That's kind of cheap. Alright, we got like rocks. Are we supposed to pick them up to show our strength? Hey! Is he gonna pick up the next one?
Hurry up, that's 10.
Wow. Oh no, dude. I don't know what that was supposed to do.
Hurry up, baby. I'm going to get you to bed.
Nina's supposed to do.
He's better than me. Oh, now I look like a snail. It's like my alter ego. Chess? Maybe we can do chess. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna move. I have no idea how to play chess. Okay. Gotta wait for his turn. Wait, what? He just cheats at everything. He hit me with the board. Boxing? Bam. Oh. I'm just gonna keep spamming it. I'm just spamming the shit out of this. I'm just gonna spam it. Kicking his butt. Hey, I won. Wait, no! But he had 0 health left. Okay, so he's gonna cheat at everything. What happens if he throws that? So I can make him throw it. So I can throw that. Or I hit myself with it. No matter what I do, he's gonna win. So everything is done except for the heart. Aww. He sucked up the heart with a vacuum. Alright. What if I just walk away? He's like, get back here. Yeah, now you're gonna cry? You picked on me. Kick him in the butt. Ah, get wrecked. Don't feel bad. That's right. Now we can have our tender moment. Wait, what? Being shooken. I was having a good dream. Oh, he slapped me. Hey, we're friends now. Until I eat that cherry.
Come on, baby. Let's get you in bed.
Goodness, a second.
Just split the cherry. Oh, we have a choice. We go through the butt. Goes through the butt. Always gotta go through the butt. We got pooped out. Oh, never mind. No? Alright. I guess we're getting thrown up. We couldn't get through the butt. He did deserve it. Oh, we're going to the brain? Oh, we can make him happy. Hey, look at that. We're reprogramming him to be happy. He's like, what is this feeling I'm feeling? Hey, we made him happy. We shook hands. All right, let's go. Oh, we're going to go out his ear? Ooh. Gross. I think that's it. Hey! We have a new friend.
What?
Put this in the fridge.
No, we cannot have any open containers in the fridge because last time what happened, it got spilled. So we gotta drink it.
Made her bigger brother like not an idiot anymore. Share it. Shh. Tell me you're gonna share it. Come on. Hey!
Okay, I get you in bed. It's after 10. Mommy's got her feet. Mommy's been on her feet all day. So I'm gonna start killing her.
And when done, just sit down.
Because if I sit down, I get back up.
Nope.
If I'm trying to get you in bed.
Ridiculous. It's amazingly cool. It's gonna bring me luck. It is gonna bring me luck because I played this game. I didn't record it. I just played it to kind of learn. I lost all like 9 or 10 games that I played. So I'm wearing this to give me some luck and maybe some skill because I have 0 of each. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun with some Uno. Probably rage a lot and hopefully win a game. Hopefully.
Well, no. Whatever card the person before you play. Like right now, you could jump in with the blue 8 if you had one.
Oh, yeah. Or like a yellow 8
card.
Yeah.
We also have 0s and 7s. We have.
You ready here?
Z. I know we just got it.
Okay, that's an okay color. Wait. No, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Get back, Z.
Did you just draw that?
No.
I don't know.
I didn't just draw that.
Oh.
Damn it! Why would you do
Good
this
job,
to
Z.
me? No. Restore that hand, Dad.
Sorry, Wade. That's the only one I had. That's the only one I had for that color.
I
didn't purposely try to screw you.
I know you're trying to get back at me, Dan, but now's not the time.
I don't want
Do
to
it.
do that. I just want to play a card. I just want to be civil this time.
That's how you play the game. You don't fuck with me. Okay.
My turn. Damn it, Wade! Fucking stop it! Oh, wait, I can't do
Oh, God damn it.
Dang it.
Stop piggybacking off my victory.
Wait.
Oh, no.
You got the freaking 7 rule on, too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
a
want
slugfest.
Wade's cards.
Yay!
You know, man.
Oh my god, I've been so lucky with that drawing.
Wait, no! Yeah! Aha! No!
God damn it, I don't have any yellows. Yellow's a terrible color. Okay.
I feel like yellow is the most underrated color, and I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
Yellow is the color of urine.
Urine is the color of
Well, no, not unless you drink a lot of pee.
You got back there, you got
Yo! Oh, boy.
Wait, what is going on here? What is
We
going
are
on here?
now allowing you to...
No, you're not allowing me to do anything.
D-Live.
What could I have? What color could I have right now? Do you even know?
Please. Oh my god.
Could that be a color I need? Or could it not be?
We don't know!
Who knows?
Wait, what are you doing that? Find out right now.
Shit.
Yes. Oh, man. No! No!
I forgot to click it.
D-Live.
Wait, no, this is good. This is good. I was kind of screwed. I'm okay with this.
This is not good. We're changing. Wait.
This is fine with me.
It's okay.
It's still okay.
This is not that okay, actually. I lied. No. It's not okay. Here, Dan, I'll help you. Thank you.
Oh.
At least I don't have to draw.
See, I would have given Wade an Uno.
Do you guys have any of the other packs, like Rayman and Just Dance? And
No.
you guys haven't played
Just Dance Uno?
Just Dance.
Yeah, there's DLCs where you can where they have different
Uno.
different abilities.
Wade has a blue. He has a blue. Wade has a blue.
I know he's got a
Switch
blue.
it.
You have to switch it.
You fucked everything.
I didn't have the ability to switch it.
have.
You fucked everything. He wins.
Yes! That's right, boy!
Oh my god.
No!
Change it from blue. Change it from blue.
Damn it!
I couldn't.
Oh, I thought he was going to rotate and I was going to give Dan the win. Oh, my God.
Damn.
I had 4 cards. Oh,
Good job, Wade.
that was a great game. Oh, God, please.
That
switch
came
it from
down to
red
double
immediately. No, I have to
Unos.
skip.
Oh, damn.
Wait, you can't win this time.
I didn't have any, like, jump-in things there on the last game, and I had cards to jump in. Whoa.
Really?
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that. I got excited. I got excited. And just clicked before I thought.
I mean-
Someone's getting it.
Challenge.
Someone's getting it. Yes! Wait, but I jumped in. Oh God! Well,
I challenged it because I
that jumping
figured.
up was the worst jumping I've ever done.
Wait, you went from being a professional to a fucking noob.
Hey,
We just had to draw 4 cards, and only 4 cards got drawn.
Yeah, he challenged it, or because I.
Yes.